you can let this be easy. You do not have to do anything right now. If you are tired, you are allowed to be tired. If your mind is busy, it can be busy. I am here with you. You are safe enough in this moment, and you can simply listen. Even half listening is fine. If your attention drifts, that is okay too. You do not have to follow perfectly. When it feels natural, let the exhale be the place where you loosen just a little and feel yourself held. And just for this moment, you are worthy of gentleness. Nothing to prove, nothing to solve. Just here with me. Stay just like this. Safe enough. Nothing you need to accomplish. And if it helps, we can keep returning to one simple place. The breath you already have. On the inhale, you might receive a little softness. On the exhale, you might let something loosen. Or just listen, or simply rest. Let your attention drift up to your forehead. Not to fix anything, just to notice the area. And as you exhale, you might allow the forehead to smooth, like you are setting down a tiny effort you did not realize you were holding. Or just listen, or simply rest. Let the muscles around your eyes be included in that softening. The eyelids, the space behind the eyes, the little corners that sometimes tighten. As you might let them sink into ease. Or if you cannot feel anything at all, that is fine too. You can simply rest. If it feels comfortable, you might also sense a gentle warmth behind the eyes, or simply the quiet of that area. Now the jaw. Just noticing if it is clenched, or slightly held, or already loose. And with the next exhale, you might let the jaw unhook. Let the tongue rest without trying to place it perfectly. Or just listen, or simply rest. Or you can let this be unfinished and still good enough. If a thought passes through, that is okay. Thoughts can come and go. You do not have to follow them. You can return to the simple feeling of and being supported. Or just listen, or simply rest. Either way, you are still safe enough. Bring awareness to your neck, the front of the throat, the sides, the back where it meets the shoulders. As you exhale, you might allow the neck to lengthen in its own quiet way, without you making it happen. Or just let my words pass by. Resting is allowed. Now your shoulders. You do not have to move them. Just let the idea of weight arrive. On the exhale, you might let the shoulders drop a fraction. as if the body is remembering it can be held up by whatever is beneath it. Or just listen, or simply rest. You might notice a gentle, comforting heaviness there, the kind that asks nothing from you. And if it helps, you can let the rain carry it. Not doing anything, just letting what is ready to leave on the out breath. Or you can do nothing at all and still be supported. Let your awareness move down into the chest, the center, the ribs, the space that rises and falls. No need to a certain way. Simply feel that breathing happens. And as you exhale, you might let the chest soften around the breath, like making room. Or just stay with the feeling of being held up from beneath. Now the belly, a place that can hold so much without you noticing. As you might allow the belly to be unguarded for a moment. Not pushed out, not pulled in, just allowed. Or you can let it be exactly as it is tonight. That is enough. If anything in you feels restless, let that be here too. Restlessness does not ruin this. You can still soften on the exhale, even with a busy mind. Or you can simply be here without trying to change a thing. Let attention drift to the hips, the wide bowl of the body, the place that can carry you without asking you to do anything. As you exhale, you might let the hips feel heavier, as if they are settling into support. Or just listen, or simply rest. If it feels okay, imagine a soft, steady warmth collecting there, slow and simple. Now down into the legs. The thighs first. You might imagine warmth spreading there, gently, without needing to be vivid. On the exhale, let the thighs soften and feel the weight of them being held. Or you can let your attention wander and come back whenever it wants. Let that same easy heaviness move to the knees and calves. No effort, no perfect relaxation. Just a gradual letting go. As you might allow the calves to unclench, even slightly. Or just keep your focus on the next exhale. And again, if it helps, let the rain carry it. Whatever your body is ready to set down, it can be carried away without your help. Or you can simply let it stay for now. Either way, you are still allowed to rest. Now the feet. The ankles, the heels, the soles, the toes. Notice contact. Notice support. As you exhale, you might let the feet grow warm and heavy, like they are settling into a place they belong. Or you can just feel the steadiness underneath you and let that be enough. And if your attention fades in and out, that is completely okay. You are still receiving this. You are still safe. For a few breaths, let the whole body be included. Inhale, receiving a little warmth. Exhale, loosening and feeling held. Let the rain carry it, if you like. Or simply let yourself sink into the support that is already here. And still, you can let the whole body be included. Inhale, receiving a little warmth. Exhale, loosening and feeling held. If you like, let the rain carry it. Or simply rest in the support that is already here. And now, without needing to do anything differently, you might begin to imagine a night that is quiet and kind. The air is mild. The dark is gentle, not heavy. And somewhere ahead, a greenhouse holds a soft, warm light behind glass. If you do not see it clearly, that is completely fine. You can just sense warmth in the distance. You can just listen to my voice and let it be enough. Begin where your feet already are. Feel the simple idea of ground beneath you. And as you exhale, you might take an easy first step. Underfoot, you can sense stone pavers, steady and cool, holding you without effort. If it helps, we can walk in a quiet count from 1 to 10. Only if you want. You can lose the count at any time. 1, 2, 3. Each step simple. On the inhale, receiving a little warmth. On the exhale, letting the body loosen and feeling held. 4, 5. The warm light ahead is dim and steady. 6, 7. And the rain is there, far enough away to be gentle, like a soft thread of sound in the night. 8, 9, 10. And if you did not count, you still arrived. Now you are close enough to feel the warmth through the glass, faint and welcoming. A simple doorway is here. This is a safe, sheltered place to enter. Nothing follows you in unless you want it to. And as you inhale, you might receive that warmth and the feeling of being welcomed. As you exhale, You might let the last bit of effort loosen and allow yourself to be held as you cross. Or you can simply rest right here at the doorway, letting the warmth find you first. Or you can simply listen and let the doorway be found for you. And if the scene stays blurry, you can just feel the steady warmth and the support beneath you, and let that be more than enough. You are right at the doorway now, and you do not have to decide anything. You can let your body stay heavy and let the warmth do the welcoming for you. If it feels okay, you might pass through the soft curtain slowly. And if you would rather not imagine moving at all, that is okay too. You can simply listen and let the sense of entering happen on its own. As you cross, you can feel the difference right away. The air becomes warmer, more humid, like a bath-warm breath around your skin. The outside stays outside. The rain is still there, but now it is only a soft tapping against glass, distant and harmless. And you do not have to do this perfectly. Or if those words feel like too much thinking, you can let it be simpler than that. You can let your jaw unclench a fraction. You can let your tongue rest. You can let your eyes soften behind your lids. And you can let the doorway take you in at whatever pace your body chooses. Inhale, receiving that warmth. Exhale, letting your shoulders loosen and feeling held. And as you exhale again, you might feel the last little edge of the outside soften away, held by warm air, held by glass and quiet. Inside, everything is dim and quiet. Gentle plant shapes are all around, calm and still, like soft silhouettes. The glass holds the night at a kind distance. Nothing is asking you to do anything here. If thoughts follow you in, that is normal. They can be here without being solved. You can come back to one simple thing: the warmth, the support beneath you, my voice. And even if part of you is still a little alert, still listening for what comes next, that is okay. Nothing here needs a quick response. And now you have an easy choice, only if you want it. Whichever feels easiest. If it feels strange to settle or hard to choose, you can let that be true. You can even skip choosing and just rest with the warmth for a moment longer. You might stay standing just inside, letting the humid air soften your face, your throat, your chest. And you could notice the small touch of it on your eyelids, on your lips, on the backs of your hands. Or you might settle near a warm pool where the air feels even gentler, rising in quiet waves with no effort needed from you. You do not have to reach toward it. You can let it come to you on its own time. Or you might rest on a daybed nearby, already made up, already ready, letting your body be supported in the simplest way. And if it helps, you can feel how the daybed takes your weight without any asking. However you settle, let it be small and unhurried. You do not have to get it perfect. Even imagining the idea of resting is enough. Inhale, receiving a little warmth. Exhale, loosening and feeling held. And if you want, you can let the exhale be the moment you stop trying. Just one breath where you are held, and that is all. And if you notice yourself checking or measuring or waiting for the right feeling, you can let that soften too. Here, it can be enough to simply be here. Notice how sheltered it feels. Glass all around, keeping the weather gentle and far. Warm air close, like a steady blanket. Soft plant shadows, not moving, not demanding your attention. And you might notice how the floor, or the daybed, or the edge near the pool is steady beneath you. No wobble, no need to brace. And if you chose the daybed, you can let your weight sink in. If you chose the pool, you can let the warmth come to you without reaching for it. If you stayed standing, you can let your feet feel grounded and supported, as if the floor is quietly holding you up. Inhale, receiving. Exhale, softening, and letting yourself be held right here. And if you want a softer way to say it, you might let the inhale bring comfort in, and let the exhale set something down. No effort, no proving, figure out, nothing to manage. Just this sheltered air, this gentle tapping rain, and your body allowed to rest in it. And just in case you need to hear it again, there is nothing required of you here. You can be drowsy or alert, or somewhere in between. Either way, the warmth keeps meeting you. And if sleep starts to drift closer, you do not have to help it. If you stay awake, that is okay too. Either way, you are still held here. You can stay right here in this greenhouse warmth and let the pool be the easiest place for your body to loosen without working at it. You might rest beside the water, close enough to feel the heat rising. Or you could dip just your feet in, letting the warmth take your ankles and calves. Or you might be fully in the pool, with your body supported and unhurried. Any of these is enough. And if you do not want to picture it clearly, you can simply sense warmth and let that be plenty. Warm water, supported limbs, a gentle exhale. Inhale, receiving comfort. Exhale, letting something soften. And beyond the glass, the rain can carry away whatever you do not need to hold right now. If your shoulders are still holding, you do not have to fix them. Let the warmth reach them anyway. Inhale, comfort in. Exhale, shoulders loosening, held. And if the hips, the place that braces without permission, is still tight, that is okay. The hips can keep softening in their own time. If your thoughts drift or you start to get drowsy, that is welcome too. You can let the water support you, or let the heat beside the pool do it. Exhale and let it release a fraction. The rain keeps tapping the glass and keeps carrying the tension away. Nothing else to do. You can rest halfway or fully, or only in small moments. Any way you rest is welcome here. And as your body keeps settling in that warmth, you can let your mind be just as unhurried. You do not have to make it quiet. You do not have to manage what shows up. You are safe here, held by the steady air, held by the water, held by this quiet little shelter. Outside the greenhouse, rain keeps meeting the glass. Not to demand anything from you. Just droplet after droplet, soft and steady, arriving and sliding, arriving and sliding. If thoughts come, that is normal. A half-finished conversation, a list, a memory that flickers. You do not have to answer any of it tonight. You can let it be here for a moment, and then let the rain carry it. And if it helps to have something simple to return to, you might feel one gentle inhale and a slow exhale. Or you could return to the warmth near your chest, or the heaviness of your body being supported. Or you can simply listen to my voice and let that be enough. Imagine one droplet touching the glass. It gathers what it meets, not forcefully, not urgently, just naturally. And then it slides down, leaving a clearer place behind it. So when a thought arrives, you might notice it the way you notice rain. Something moving through. Something that does not need to stay. As you exhale, let it loosen and let the rain carry it. And if your mind does not loosen right away, that is okay. If it circles, if it repeats, if it tries to pull you into planning, nothing is wrong. You can let the planning be unfinished. Let it hover at the edge. And still, without effort, let the rain carry it. Come back to something easy. The sound of rain on glass. The warmth in the air. Or the simple rise and fall of your breathing. Or again, just my voice keeping you company while you rest. You might also sense a fine mist in the greenhouse air. Not cold, just gentle, like the air itself has softened. It does not need you to do anything. It simply makes the whole space feel a little quieter, a little less sharp. And the rain continues. Droplets gathering, sliding, clearing. Your mind can do the same without trying. A thought gathers for a moment. Then it moves on. And what is left behind is not empty, not forced. Just steady, clear enough. If a new thought comes in right now, you can let it come. You do not have to push it away. You do not have to hold it close. As you exhale, let it soften at the edges. And if you want, return to the warmth in your shoulders, or the support under your back, or the simple rhythm of breath. Or simply listen. The rain does not judge what it touches. It does not sort or label or decide what deserves to stay. It just meets what is there and moves it along kindly. So again, with one more easy exhale, you can let whatever is loud inside become quieter without effort. Let the rain carry it. And if you drift, if you miss a few words, if you fall into that half-sleep space, you are still held. The warmth stays. The rain stays steady. You can return to breath, or warmth, or the sound of rain, or my voice. For now, nothing needs your attention for long. Thoughts can come and go like droplets, and the quiet that remains can be simple and safe and already here. And even this, you do not have to hold. You do not have to keep returning, or keep noticing, or do it in any particular way. If you are listening, that is enough. If you are fading, that is enough too. You can let the rain carry the last little scraps of effort. And if there is nothing to carry, that is perfectly fine. Just the steady warmth, the soft sound on the glass, the easy rise and fall of breath whenever you happen to notice it. Nothing to finish, nothing to solve. And with all of that already softening, you might begin to sense how little is required of you now. The greenhouse stays steady. Warm air, rain on glass, and your body being supported. If it feels comfortable, you can let yourself move to the daybed. Slowly, in whatever way is easiest. No need to sit up quickly. No need to do it neatly. And if you are already settled where you are, you can simply imagine the daybed nearby, already waiting, already ready. You might notice how it holds you without asking anything back. The steady surface under you, the way your weight can be given over, a little more on each exhale. And if you want, you can let the back of your head be heavy. Let your shoulders be heavy. Let your hips and legs be heavy, as if the daybed is glad to carry all of it for you. And there is a blanket here. Warm fabric, soft with a gentle weight that feels like permission. If you like, you can draw it over your body and let that warmth settle in. Or you can simply listen and let the idea of it be enough. And as it rests there, you might notice how the edges of the night feel a little farther away. because you pushed them away. Just because you are covered and held, and you do not have to stay alert. As the blanket rests, you might notice your shoulders don't have to stay lifted. Your jaw doesn't have to hold. Your belly can be exactly as it is. And with each slow exhale, anything still trying to manage the night can loosen and soften and fall away. You do not have to track your breathing. If you notice it, that is enough. If you do not, your body will keep breathing for you, all on its own. The air remains warm. Still, quietly surrounding you. Rain continues to meet the glass, steady and uninterested in your thoughts. Droplet after droplet, sliding down, clearing without effort. And you can let that steadiness be something you lean on. If your attention drifts, it can return to the warmth in the air. Or the weight of the blanket. Or the simple sound of rain repeating itself, so you do not have to repeat anything at all. And you are held here. Held by the bed beneath you, held by the warmth around you, held by the rain keeping its calm rhythm on the glass. You do not have to do anything to belong in this comfort. You can let yourself be ordinary in it. Sleepy, unfinished, unprepared. Still completely welcome. If your mind reaches for something, it can. And it can also rest. If you notice your breath, let the inhale receive warmth. And as you exhale, let the last little effort slip out. And if it helps, you can let the exhale be a quiet permission to sink. The daybed holds. The blanket settles. The rain keeps its steady work on the glass. softly now, like a refrain you don't have to repeat. Just hear it. Warm air. Rain on glass. You are safe and you are held. And if you want to hear it again, in a slightly different way, you can. Warm air around you. Rain on the glass. Your body supported and allowed to rest. Even more softly. Nothing to do. Nothing to fix. Just warmth and steady rain, and your body allowed to become heavy. And softer still. Held. Warm air. Rain on glass. Safe. And now you can let even that go. Let the listening be easy. Let the words be something that can drift past without you needing to follow. Warm air. Rain on glass. You are safe and you are held. And the greenhouse can begin to fade, all on its own. The sense of the room can dim. The rain can become only a soft, steady presence. The blanket can become just warmth, without edges. Nothing you need to picture. Nothing you need to keep. If thoughts come, that is okay. If they do not, that is okay too. You do not have to sort anything out. You do not have to do this in any special way. And you do not have to stay with every sentence. You can miss a few words and nothing changes. You can drift for a while and let the voice be far away. Or close close enough to lean on. Either way is fine. Just the simple support beneath you. Your body being carried. And a breath that keeps arriving and leaving. If you notice the inhale, it can be only that. A quiet receiving. And as you exhale, you can let a little more weight settle down. Not forcing, just allowing. Nothing left to do. Nothing left to do. Nothing to fix. And if anything in you still feels like it should stay ready, it can soften in its own time. There is no need to hurry it. The bed can hold what is left. Warmed, rained, held. And if you do need to be awake for a moment, just notice the place where your body meets the bed. One slow exhale. And then you can let go again. And even that noticing can fade. The breath can be barely followed. The support beneath you can do all the holding without your help. Nothing left to do. Sleep can come whenever it comes.